So today's video is going to be the anti-TBR tag. Now I forgot to write down who the creator was of this tag, but I will put that in the description if I don't forget that is. But yeah, make sure you check out the original creator's video of this tag. But basically the anti-TBR tag is just, books that are not on your TBR. So yeah, I thought this was a really nice tag, a bit different than other tags. So I decided to do it. So let's just get straight into the questions. So the first question is a popular book that everyone loves that you have no interest in reading. Now this used to be Harry Potter because people used to love Harry Potter, obviously. And I always tried to make it seem like I loved Harry Potter, even though I didn't. I didn't even fully read all of the books, and I didn't even watch all of the movies, but I still pretended that I did so that people wouldn't come after me. But yeah, ever since the author of Harry Potter has become openly very bad, and has said some bad things, people don't really love Harry Potter as much as they used to. So I feel like it wouldn't really fit for this question. But another book that people really love and I don't is Twilight. I have watched 2 of the movies, I think, and I didn't mind them, but I didn't like them either. I've never been a vampire person, because I know that people love vampire stories and books. I don't. I just don't. I don't know why. I just never understood it. Same goes for werewolves. I never understood it. But obviously if you love Twilight, there's nothing wrong with that, but I just don't like it that much. So yeah, I have no interest in reading Twilight. So let's just move on to the second question. The second question is a classic book that you have no interest in reading. For this one, I'm going to answer War and Peace, just because it's extremely long. I don't know how long exactly, but I know it's really long, and I just don't have enough patience to read a book like that, especially a classic. So yeah, I'm never gonna read War and Peace. I rarely read classics anyway. I probably should, considering I own quite a few. My last shelf right here, I don't know where it is, here or something. It's full of classics. I've read 15% of them maybe. Yeah, I really need to read a lot of those. Maybe I'll do a video of me reading a lot of classics, but I'm gonna need a lot of strength in order to do that. So yeah, let's move on to the third question. The third question is quite a spicy question, I guess, a very intriguing question, and that is a problematic author whose books you have no interest in reading. For this question, I am going to answer once again Harry Potter. I never finished reading the books. I think I read the first 2 books and then I just lost interest. But yeah, I'm not really interested in reading those books. I probably will because I own every single one of them, and I would feel bad if I didn't read them someday. But yeah, another author that I don't really have interest in reading, but I do own some of their books, is Sarah J Maas, which I know that she is very well loved, so I'm kind of scared for her fans to come at me. But yeah, I have no interest in reading her books. I do own 2 of them. They're on this shelf. I don't know where, one of these white books. But yeah, I have no interest in reading those really, because she is problematic and just, I don't know, I tried reading the first book, Throne of Glass, and I was just a bit bored. So yeah, I probably won't read those books. Maybe I will someday, but I probably won't. Which is kind of a shame considering the books are really pretty. I'll see if I can find a picture of the white covers of these books, because I always see the colored ones, but these white ones are really pretty. So it's kind of a shame, but yeah. Another author that is problematic is Rainbow Rowell, and I do own 3 of their books, I think, and I've read one of them, and I remember reading it and having to pretend that I liked it because everyone loved it, and I just read it, and the second I finished reading it and I closed the book, I just forgot everything that was in the book. I can't remember a single thing. I remember like a couple details, but that's all. So yeah, it's kind of a shame again that I own like 3 books of this author and I'm probably not going to read them, but yeah, maybe I will someday just to force myself. But let's just move on to the next question. The next question is an author who you've read a couple books from, but you've decided that their books are not for you. Now, for this question, I'm probably going to answer John Green. I've read one of his books, and that's supposed to be like the best one, which is Turtles All the Way Down, and I didn't love it that much. I do own 2 more books of his that I bought like years ago, and I do want to read those one day. Like, I do actually plan on reading those, but yeah, I don't think his books are for me. Another author like that is Colleen Hoover. I think that's what she's called. I can't seem to like remember her name, but I think that's what she's called. She wrote It Ends With Us, and again, that's supposed to be her best book, and I didn't like it that much. Like, I just didn't. I made like a reading vlog for that book that I still have to post, even though I filmed it in like, I don't know, September or something. But yeah, you'll see in that vlog that I didn't really enjoy that book that much. I expected a lot from it and I got almost nothing in return. I think my expectations for that book were too high. But yeah, I don't think her books are for me. But maybe in the future I'll try reading another one of her books and maybe I'll like that one more. So yeah, we'll see, I guess. The next question is a genre you have no interest in. And I don't have an answer for this question because, again, I try every single genre at least once just to see if I would like it. I already mentioned this in a couple other videos, but yeah, let's just move on to the next question. The next question is a book that you bought but will probably never read. And again, for this, I'm going to answer Harry Potter. I will probably try to make myself read them, but I just don't think I'll be able to do it. But I am going to try. But yeah, I kind of doubt I will be able to do it. So Harry Potter is an example. Another example is this book. I can't remember what the title was. All I remember is that it had the word Crawdads in it. But yeah, this book, I don't think I'm going to read it. It is on my like TBR shelf. But I just don't think I'm gonna read it because I found out some interesting stuff about the author. I just don't think I'm gonna enjoy reading it when all I think about is just what the author did. So yeah, I might make like a whole video about like books that I own but will probably never read, because I feel like that would be an interesting video and maybe it will actually spur me on to read those books. If people in the comments are like, you should read that one, actually, it is very good. So yeah, maybe I'll make a whole video about books that I own but I probably won't read. Put in the comments, I guess, if you want a video like that. But yeah, let's move on to the next question. The next question is a series you have no interest in reading, or a series you started and you DNF'd, meaning you did not finish. So again, I'm going to answer Sarah J Maas. I'm also going to answer Harry Potter once again. And I'm also just going to mention that like I don't usually DNF books just because it makes me feel bad. Because, I don't know, just something in me makes me not want to DNF books. I have no problem if like other people do it. Like, good for you that you can DNF them. But I can't. So yeah, I haven't actually DNF'd the series. So yeah, let's move on to the next question, which is also the last question. So the last question of the anti-TBR tag is a new release you have no interest in reading. And this question, I thought it would be very difficult because I don't really, keep up with new releases that much. But a sequel to a book that I really didn't like came out recently. So lucky me, I guess. But yeah, that book is the sequel to this book, which I'm not gonna pronounce it because I can't like say the name properly without like sounding absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I really didn't like this book when I read it, and then the sequel came out and I have absolutely no interest in reading it. So yeah, that's the answer to this question. I know that a lot of people love the first book. which good for you if you loved it, but I didn't. I was really bored. So yeah, so those were all of the questions in the anti-TBR tag. I hope you enjoyed it. I also just want to say I'm sorry if the lighting is really bad in this video. My curtains are almost completely closed with just a little bit of light shining through because I have quite a bad headache today. So yeah, if the lighting is like a bit dark, I'm really sorry about that. I'll try to fix it when I'm editing, but yeah, I'm sorry if it looks bad. I tried my best. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that if you haven't subscribed yet that you consider subscribing. If you want, you can comment down below with some books you also don't want to read and that are not on your TBR for whatever reason. I would love to know. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and bye.